Okay, the next bit, which is getting into the partial fractions bit now, is all to do with we can combine fractions, as we've seen already, and to make one fraction. Now, the reverse process, that's what we call partial fractions. When we start with something that's got two factors in the bottom, or even more, and we work backwards to get separate fractions. So I'm just going to jump straight into an example. So we've got 2x plus 3 over x plus 1, x plus 2. So the trick to start is we say that this fraction can be written as something over x plus 1 and something over x plus 2. So we don't know what these numbers are, so I'm just going to call them A and B. Yeah, now the next step is we times everything by x plus 1, x plus 2. So we get, on this side, we get 2x plus 3, because the bottom cancels out before I'm times them by. We get a lot of x plus 1, x plus 2 over x plus 1. And we get b lot of x plus 1, x plus 2 over x plus 2. And hopefully you can spot the x plus 1's cancel out. And here, the x plus 2's cancel out, because they're factors. Yeah, once you know a lot of practice, you can skip this step and go straight to 2x plus 3 is a lot of x plus 2 plus b lot of x plus 1. And if you look back at the original, because when I times by x plus 1, x plus 2, this fraction cancels out the x plus 1, so we just get left with the x plus 2. And this fraction cancels out the x plus 2, so we're just left with the x plus 1. Okay, so I've got an equation here, or rather we could call that an identity, that works whatever value of x we use. So the easiest way to find a and b is we pick clever values of x. So if I look at just this bracket here, if I want that to be 0, I will pick x is minus 2. So let's see what happens. So if x was minus 2, I will get on this side 2 lots of minus 2 plus 3. And on this side, I will get a times 0 plus b lots of minus 2 plus 1. So that simplifies to minus 4 add 3 is minus 1. That's just 0. Minus 2 add 1 is minus 1. So minus 1 equals minus b. So therefore, b is 1. Similarly, if I go back to here and I pick a clever value for x for this bracket to make that 0. So if I choose x is minus 1, we're going to get 2 lots of minus 1 plus 3, a times minus 1 plus 2 plus b times minus 1 plus 1, so that's just going to be 0. So here, minus 2 plus 3 is 1, minus 1 plus 2 is 1, so I just get 1 is a, so therefore it is 1. So therefore I've got a and b, so I can now say 2x plus 3 over x plus 1, x plus 2 can be written as 1 over x plus 1 plus 1 over x plus 2, because a was 1, b was 1. Okay, let's look at another one. So this time, there's 3 factors on the bottom. There's the x, x plus 2, x plus 5. So this time, 4x squared plus 27x plus 20 over x, x plus 2, x plus 5. Well, if I write as separate fractions, I'm going to get something over x plus something over x plus 2 plus something over x plus 5. So I don't know what these numbers are, so I'm just going to call them a plus b plus c. Same things before, I'm going to times both sides by this denominator here, x plus 2, x plus 5. So I get on the left hand side 4x squared is 27x plus 20. Here a over x, the x is going to cancel out that x, so I'm just going to be left with x plus 2, x plus 5. This fraction, when I times this by here, the x plus 2 is going to cancel out the x plus 2, so I just get left with the x and the x plus 5. And this fraction, when I times this by this, the x plus 5 is going to cancel out the x plus 5, so let's get c x plus 2. Okay, so it's a bit longer than the last one, but it's exactly the same idea. So we choose clever values of x. So if I look here, this one here, if I choose x is 0 for that one. So on this side, if I sub in 0, I just get 20. Sub 0 under here, I get a times 2 times 5. Well, x will be 0 there, so that'll disappear. X will be 0 there, so that'll disappear. That's all I get. So 20 is 2 times 5 is 10, so 10a. Therefore, a equals 2. Choose another value. So for this one, x is minus 2 would be a good idea. So I sub minus 2 into that side. So I'm just going to do that on my calculator to speed it up. So 4 lots of minus 2 squared plus 27 times minus 2 plus 20. So I get minus 18. And on this side, if I sub minus 2 in, that's going to give me 0. So this whole term will disappear. This term, I'm going to get b lots of minus 2. Minus 2 by 5 is 3. And then this term, I sub in minus 2, that'll give me 0. So therefore, that whole term will become 0. So I just get minus 18 is minus 2 times 3 is minus 6. Minus 6b. So therefore, b is 3. And for our last one, I'm going to try, if I make this bracket 0, I get x is minus 5. So I'm going to sub minus 5 into this side. So again, I'm going to use my calculator for that. And get minus 15. If I sub minus 5 into this side, this will be 0, so the whole term will be 0. This will be 0, so the whole term will be 0. So I just get this one here. So minus 5 by 2 is minus 3. So I get minus 15. Minus 5 times minus 3 is 15. So 15c. So therefore c is minus 1. Okay, so I've got my 3 values. So just to put them back in, I get that my original fraction can be written as, well, first one, a was 2, so 2 over x. B is 3, so 3 over x plus 2. And c is minus 1, so minus 1 over x plus 5. Okay, and that's pretty much it. And it's only working because if I look here, the power, the degree of the top, so the degree is the highest power, so the 2 is less than the degree in the bottom, so that would be x cubed. 2 is less than 3. So next we'll look at what happens when that's not the case.